Hi everyone, I'm Dwight Schmuck. This is the Schmuck Look. Been away for a while. I'm back. Maybe a little further back than some people would like. We could only hope so. I've been deeply underwhelmed by our fearless leaders. You notice they're only fearless when it's your kids who go fight for them. How come, if these wars are always so good, so wonderful, ain't any of the leaders' kids or grandkids on the front lines? People might want to know. I sure as hell do. I'm in favor of this Occupy everywhere protest going on. I love seeing that. It amuses the hell out of me seeing these fearless people in Oakland sending riot police in against people in wheelchairs. That one with the granny in a walker, marvelous. Is that guy going to be a sergeant next year? Maybe we ought to, put cuffs on him and rough him a little bit and throw him in a cell. And as you're leaving the hall, mention he was a cop. That might be fun. Throw a baton in there too. Make him real happy to sit the next day. At any rate, like I said, I'm back. It's time to get a little vitriolic here. It really is. And once again, I'm going to run for president. I think now, not only should you put a real schmuck in the White House, which would be me, but this is the way all of you can occupy the White House. Put in somebody they have no idea who he is. That would be me. Put in someone who can't be bought. That would be me. Put in somebody who just flat out cares about the country, still a little bit. And once again, that would be me. You got 1 year. Election Day 2012, 1 year from today. Anybody who's in office, I don't care how much you love them, how much they say they're going to do and have done for you. Tell the truth here, guys. You've done it for yourselves. If we got anything out of it, it was a side effect, and it sure as hell was canceled out with the next piece of legislation. If we counted that much, you wouldn't have given all that money to Wall Street, to the banks, and not required the people who bankrupted them to be out of work. You gave that money to the same people who threw it away to begin with. I'll grant you, they gave it back, but they got to use that money for a long time, relatively speaking, at very damn little interest. Surely a lot less interest than they would have charged each other. There's where we lost. You lost it. You don't read the bills. Jack Abramoff on YouTube today said that. Members of Congress don't read the bills. Honest to God, I'm not lying. It's a Cenk Uygur thing. Check it out. Jack Abramoff, who spent time in jail for influence peddling. Members don't read the bills. Direct quote from the horse's ass's mouth. You buy that, many congressmen, it's not the horse's mouth, it's the horse's ass's mouth. He hurt you, he hurt me, he hurt us all. And now he's a millionaire. It's just such a wonderful country, isn't it? Folks, get it right this time. You got a chance, you really do. We're supposed to be out of Iraq. Tell those leaders it's time to get out of everywhere over there. Bring the people home. Bring the manpower home. Bring the equipment home. We got a lot of levees and floodgates and stuff really need built. We got roads in disrepair. And you put a blade on the front of a bulldozer. Well, or on the front of a tank, it's a bulldozer. Get with it. These guys know how to drive them. Here, we got things for you to do. Spend those tax dollars here. Support our economy. Just something for you to think about. You got, I forget how many damn thousand troops in Afghanistan fighting whatever terrorist group there is of the day. They all, in their off time, go to the local bazaars and, what there is of downtowns. They spend money. Now, you're going to guarantee me none of that money filters back through donations from those shopkeepers to the very organizations who we're fighting. And you believe the moon is made of cheese, right? Think about it. We're fighting a war we can't win against people we can't identify, and they get to, once again, use our money. Exactly why? How did this happen? How does it make sense? If a country has less than 60 miles of paved road, I submit to you, my fellow Americans, think of it as uncommon sense, but if a country has less than 60 miles of paved road, how much of a fucking threat can they be? See, this is why you need me in the White House, because that would have been the big question. I would have asked the powers that be who wanted us in there, they would have been asked that. You got less than 60 miles of paved road. How is this a fucking threat? Who there? What, we can't get a guy to go shoot the guy who's a threat? One guy with a good gun, shoot from long way. I'm from Pennsylvania, world's oldest mile-long rifle range. I knew people back when, 1,000 yards, put a circle that big, 5 shots, give them a target. The target goes away. No money spent, or very little, as opposed to what we're spending now. It's your money, it's my money. Let's spend it here, on each other for a change. Think about that. Spend it here. We don't have to ship all the jobs overseas. Guy in India can't build a road over here. Work it out. We need the roads, we need the levees, we need the dikes, we need the flood barriers. All these good things we need. We got people who's trained to do it. Why not use them? Work it out. Do the math. Then vote for me. I'm Dwight Schmuck. That's the Schmuck Look. Bye-bye now.